Yeah! What's up, fellas? I'm currently in Terre Haute, Indiana, because I'm here with University of Portland for the NCAA Cross Country Nationals. We have one girl, Anna Pataki, who is racing as an individual. I'm excited to watch her run, and also our men's team is running, so it's gonna be very exciting, and this whole weekend's gonna be very exciting, but here I am. It is Friday, and I'm very bored in my hotel room. Today, I thought I would do a video that I filmed months ago, but the audio got all messed up, so I had to refilm it, and now I'm refilming it. And today I'm going to be reading your guys' running confessions. So I asked on my Instagram literally months back, I think it was in August probably. Yeah, in August. I asked you guys to send in your anonymous running confessions, and I'm just gonna read them to you. So I'm gonna expose you all, and let me tell you, you guys are, first of all, nasty. Like literally, I would say 90% of the things I got were about feces. I love our sport. Literally, like, it was either about people pooping themselves or peeing themselves. I was like, this is too far. But a lot of them were very funny, so let's get right into it. Almost every day at practice, my team and I run into the woods, then sit there for a good chunk of time, then we sprint back to exhaust ourselves. I always feel really bad after practice, so I do a real run on my own. I could not accurately describe my high school experience more than that. That was in a nutshell. We would do trampoline runs, but then I would go off and run on my own after practice was over. So, man, it's where we all live the same lives, you know? Gross, I know. I only have 3 pairs of features, and I rotate all of them and wash them on the weekends. So I had to look this up because I was like, what are features? Features are a pair of running socks. So this person only has 3 pairs and rotates them and then washes them only on the weekends. Ugh. Do my feet get sweaty just standing around in socks? Like, I can't imagine running in socks multiple times unless I absolutely have to. Like, I feel like these socks can't be that great where you have to wear them over and over again. Like, or just get more pairs of socks. I feel like socks aren't that expensive. Like, just go get some more pairs of socks. Get at least 5, say 1 for 1 day of the week. Man. I told a girl that her shoelace was untied before we got to the finish line and I passed her. By the way, I love you. Oh my gosh, that is so mean. Don't you want to win in like a fair race? That is savage. That is savage. Oh, if someone did that to me, I'd be so disappointed. I'd feel so bad if I did that to someone. Man, you need to check yourself. When I'm injured or almost injured, I limp a little more / make it more obvious when I'm running past the coach, especially during workouts. I feel like every runner has low-key done this, at least at one point. Like, you cannot tell me that you haven't done that. Come on. You can be honest here, safe space. One time, this isn't very bad, I had a stress fracture in my ankle and I wasn't really supposed to be running, but I wanted to run really bad, so I went home and ran behind my coach's back. Okay, this one isn't funny nor anything. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just, if you have a stress fracture in any part of your body and you're not supposed to run, don't run. You're literally only hurting yourself. You're elongating the injury process. Like, this isn't gonna help you at all to run on your stress fracture. It's very, very bad. So, I mainly just put this one in, so that PSA, if you're running on your stress fracture, stop. Please stop. In high school, we had a bread run every Friday where we would do a 5K and end up at the bread store to get free samples. So there was a park not even half a mile away from our school that we would run to instead basically every time. Then from there, go to the bread store. So in all, we only did probably 1.5 miles and then had our race the next day. Our coach never found out until after I graduated, then they didn't have the bread runs anymore. To be fair, I only came to practice a few days a week because I did soccer, so I just did what everyone else did. I made it to college running, so maybe cutting runs was the secret. Okay, that's all. I love your content. Okay, in high school, completely exposing myself, not anonymously. We would go to McDonald's sometimes and try to like coerce the workers into giving us free cones. It works sometimes. This one's very common one. Sometimes when I run hard in track or cross country, I pee my pants. Why does that happen? Why does it happen? I've peed my pants before. It's not often, but a lot of like my teammates have like just routinely, like it's a routine, you pee your pants. When the race is over, you just get this overwhelming urge. It's like uncontrollable, and then you just pee your pants. I don't know what it is. You're just really pushing your body to the physical limit. In high school track, me and the rest of the distance girls used to use long runs as an opportunity to run to the nearest grocery store and buy chocolate milk to drink instead of doing the whole run. This is everyone exposing themselves for not doing the full runs in high school. I feel like that's a rite of passage though, maybe. I don't know. We were on the longest bus ride ever to a cross country meet and I couldn't hold it in anymore, so I peed in the water bottle in the back of the bus. Oh, that, you must have really, why didn't your coach like let you stop? That seems excessive. Ooh, hopefully you had some hand sanitizer or something. A few years ago, I went on a night out with my girlfriend at the time and literally lost her in the city. It was probably a one-step situation that escalated too quickly. Whoops, not too proud of that one. She has since been found. Well, I'm glad your girlfriend was found, but that's so scary. That's so scary. Always, if you're riding with someone at night, please make sure to stick with them. Don't let them get lost. That's sketch. I think drinking White Claws the night before a long run makes me feel better, to be honest. Okay, to each their own, you know? Ooh, I just like see emojis in this one and this one's gonna be bad. I had just gotten back to running after an injury and getting sick, so I was pretty out of shape. My team was just going out for a trail run and I was pretty behind everyone else and not feeling too hot. Then I had the urge to poop really bad, but I thought it was just probably just gas. And I didn't really have the option to just go because it's a pretty open park and I couldn't really fall behind any more from the group. So I ignored it, but by the end of the run I knew something didn't feel right. Oh no. We went to go stretch and quickly I realized there was a nasty smell. And you best knew I ducked out of there and ran to the bathroom. I threw my underwear away and hoped that would be enough until I got home. I never thought I'd poop my pants as a teenager, but I feel a little better figuring out it's not as uncommon as I thought it was in the running community. See, this is what I'm telling you. Why is everyone pooping themselves? There's just, this sport is just so glamorous at times, isn't it? This one time when I was running the 1600, the girl in front of me had spit to her side. The spit landed on my right cheek. Oh. Ew. It was the most embarrassing and grossest thing that happened to me in a race. What would you even do if someone literally hacked a loogie on the side of your face? Ugh. One time I did that to myself where I tried to spit. I've never spit, I don't know why I was spitting, but then it landed on my leg, which was gross, but for someone else's spit to land on your face, ew. Did you confront them? I feel like I would have confronted them, be like, excuse me, this is your spat on my face. In high school, if I saw a cute guy at a meet, I would turn on stalker mode and find them on athletic.net to find out their name and then look them up on Instagram. Okay, that's so common. I feel like everyone has done that, okay? Again, don't lie to me. Don't say that you haven't done that, okay? Also, speed goggles were definitely a thing for me in high school. I definitely had crushes on people that were fast and then find them on athletic.net, check out their PRs, you know, see like where they were in the rankings, you know? Instagram didn't really exist for me back in high school. It was like kind of a thing, but it became definitely more of a thing for me in college. So I wasn't really stalking people on the gram, but it was more like just checking out their times. See what you're working with. At really cold and windy track meets at the beginning of the season in upstate New York, I hid in the porta potties until I have to warm up because they're slightly warmer than outside. Ew. Once I was standing on the toilet to look through the slits at the top to watch the meet, and a guy I vaguely knew pried open the door to see me standing on top of the toilet. He looked surprised and then, without saying anything, closed the door. Ew! How cold does it have to be that you're hiding in the porta potties at a meet? Ew. Also, why didn't you lock the door? Lock the door if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna stand on the toilet. I'm not sure if this is what you were looking for when you say secrets, but at the school I attend, we are not allowed to take our shirts off at practice. This fella don't do the heat, let me tell ya. We can't do anything about it on hard days, but on easy days we totally can. We have a loop in a neighborhood that is behind a patch of woods. We have a short tree in the woods that when we cut through, we all throw our shirts onto one of the branches. It is understood that on both the girls team and the boys teams that we tell no one. We tell no one we go in this neighborhood on easy days, and we tell no one we take our shirts off. I'm sure it's a matter of time before the coaches find out, but hey, it's funny while it lasts. Okay, leave a comment down below. Are you allowed to take your shirts off when you run, or are you not? Because in high school we weren't allowed to, so we would do like a similar thing, but our coaches would always catch us, so it didn't really work. Hopefully your coach also isn't watching this video, because then you just expose yourself, because maybe they know about the tree. I don't know. Our coach is like, go anywhere on your long runs, just bring a buddy. For the past 2 years now, my friend and I have made a route where we stop to get fudge samples, then every sample at the food court, then back to fudge, then we left. He only caught us since we started uploading to Strava. Okay, that is a mood. That is a mood and a half. We would go to like Coffee Bean and we would stop to get water, but fudge samples, like, wouldn't you feel a little bit sick? I don't know, but that's pretty funny. Strava, man, it'll get you. Sometimes at practice when we're supposed to be running base, most groups will meet up in a field and play ultimate frisbee. That's a funny one. But get your runs in, guys, okay? It matters. But play ultimate frisbee sometimes, okay? I single knot my shoes on runs so when they come untied, I can have an excuse for a break. I mean, that's a good one. It's so much effort, though. I'd rather like not have a break than have to tie my shoes. To each their own, you know. Some days when we wouldn't run to run or my coach wasn't there, my group of friends and I would do like a relay run where each person would take someone's watch and take turns running about a half mile. Then it would add up to the mileage we needed. Since our coach checks Strava to make sure we're running, the person with the watch would tag everyone in the run, LOL. What? That is the most clever way to not get in a run. But at that point, just run, guys. Come on. That's so much effort. Oh my gosh. How do you even think about that? Man, kids these days. I have no clue why I do this, but I guess it's a superstition that I started when I was younger, LOL. When I get a new pair of running shoes, I tie them once and then never untie them. What? How can you never, ever, ever untie your shoes? Aren't your shoes like falling off your feet by the end because the laces are so loose? The shoe like stretches out over time. I'm so confused by this one. What? If this is you, leave a comment down below. Tell us your secrets. All right, last one. Last one. Oh, we're ending on a bang, you know? Of course. Once I had to sacrifice one of my gloves 5 minutes before an XC race because I went to pee in a bush and had an unexpected number 2 as well. No tissues equals glove wipe. Ditched the single glove in the end and raced without them. RIP left glove. Ew. Oh, ew. Sports. Oh, it is just so, I don't even know what the word is. Disturbing sometimes, like that. Well, that's it for this episode of Running Confessions. If you guys like this type of video, leave a comment down below. Make sure to leave a like, because I mean, I would love to do more of these if you guys have more running confessions. Make sure to follow me on Instagram to see, because that's where I ask you guys for running confessions. That way you can do it like more anonymously than, you know, if you're posting it to the YouTube comments. Thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, fellas.